the Philippine National Red Cross is working with other groups to assist the wounded, and the chairman of the Philippine National Red Cross is Richard Gordon. He's been in Hong Kong on vacation, in actual fact. That vacation clearly is over, and he joins me now from Hong Kong. Thank you, sir, for speaking with us. It's a tragedy that has hit the nation, just astounding. What is your organisation doing to help at this point?
Well, we commiserate with all the victims of this tragedy, and of course to the Hong Kong people, as well as the families of the victims. And let me just say that the Red Cross has been undertaking ambulance service from the very beginning. Our emergency crews were there. They were some of the victims were put to the hospitals, and we immediately conducted tracing as well as psychological debriefing for those who survived. And we traced all the victims of the tragedy, and we reported this to the Red Cross of Hong Kong. We are in close partnership with the Hong Kong Red Cross, and I've just spoken with them, and I'm going to meet with them again this afternoon.
You have certainly put into motion efforts to help the families of the victims. Explain what has been done at this point and what more needs to be done.
Well, the first job was to take them to the hospital and to make sure after that that we give them psychological stress debriefing, especially for all the victims that survived. And now we're going to be meeting also with the families who are going to come to look at their kinfolk here in Manila and try to help them as well. And we are right now meeting with the Hong Kong Red Cross to see to it that we can find ways and means to better our communication so that we could practically make our organizations more effective in situations like this. So in the meantime, we have done a lot of tracing of all the victims are all accounted for now, the alive and the dead. And what is most important is that we'd like to express our deepest condolences and prayers to the families of the victims. And I think I speak for the entire Filipino nation who don't want this tragedy to happen. But you know, things go haywire, and that's where the investigation will clear a lot of things, hopefully. Indeed.
Sir, on a personal level, how shocked were you in how the Philippine authorities dealt with this?
I'm not going to do any Monday morning quarterbacking, principally because, you know, all things happened real fast. Apparently, the man went berserk. I was told that he was telling everybody that he was not going to harm the patients after having threatened them initially, and when they parked at the Carino Grandstand, he said that nobody's going to get harmed, and he said he was probably going to die, but not the hostages. This is what we were getting from some of the interviews we got. But nonetheless, when he saw his brother being accosted by the policeman, he went berserk, and he might have started firing. And obviously, things go haywire from there. The moment there's firing, certainly the policemen are going to take action. May not be the best that their training could provide for them in terms of trying to storm a bus loaded with people who have been separately seated to ensure that the hostage taker would be protected. But nonetheless, you know, it would appear that they did try to make an effort, but unfortunately their efforts, you know, fell short, and a lot of people died. But you know, there's no excuse for this because so far as we're concerned, there's got to be more training and more high-tech brought into the police force, and to make sure that they can do their jobs better.
Indeed, because from our point of view, as we were interviewing authorities and indeed some local journalists there was this sense that this was going to end well. In actual fact, there was a sense that people weren't necessarily taking this as seriously as they should have. Is that what you're reading of this as well?
That's correct. This is the reading until that situation, you know, happened where he saw his brother. In fact, he was releasing hostages, and that's why the investigation has got to find out what was the turning point, what happened, and perhaps in the future we have to be more you know, focused on the training as well as the technological capability of the police to storm a situation like that, like a bus. Maybe they need ladders, maybe they need a special truck or special operations to get in. Who's to know? But the point is, you're never in control of an event once something goes haywire. And you can see it dragged on for several long hours, and you know, who's to say that they can better the job as others have done.
All right, Richard Gordon, we appreciate you talking with us here on CNN. Thank you so much.